Alright, this is it. Mission 8. Wait, my mistake. Mission 9.
Mission 9.
I do my adding wrong sometimes. Keys.
We revisit the Truth and Reconciliation, but with a twist.
They never actually state whether it is in game. I think the only thing that tells us that it is supposed to be that is that when the Marines hijack it, in the book, it's supposed to take place after this level. So, I can't remember exactly how it plays out, but it's heavily implied that the Marines come back and steal this cruiser. Well, after all, we just carve a path of destruction through it. I always like that part.
Shut up, Cortana. You made me have a cartoon moment.
Captain?
See, it's this moment right here where Chief thinks maybe I should carry one of those automatic door openers.
Hey, look at the Flood Buddy. What are you so scared of, Grunt?
Maybe he's just... I don't want to be your friend!
I always make sure to grab it because the only thing I need to do at this part is find the Flood with the shotgun, take it, jump. Because if you stick around, Cortana's just like, you should leave! You should leave! You really should leave now! You can actually grenade jump across the gap if you want to pointlessly kill the enemies over there. Now, I decide for giggles, and because I mentioned this in the level 343 Guilty Spark, I actually play through the ground portion of this stage on the original graphics.
You do?
Kind of show you how, because you can see how bright it is here.
Yeah.
I don't know how it'll come out in the video. On my television, it comes out pretty dang dark and spooky.
Oh, Aaron, you got the noob combo. Invisibility with a shotgun.
Hey, but I had to find my active camouflage.
You did.
And it ran out, and I can't get it back. Okay. So I'm going to switch it to and play through the rest of the ground portion on classic graphics.
Oh yeah, classic Chief.
So you can... It's a little brighter on the video than it is my television, but you can see it's noticeably darker.
Very.
I don't know if we'll get a close-up of a human Flood, but the human Flood in their original incarnation were quite disturbing.
They were. You could really see, like, their face and just
that's it. That's all we get. Yeah, all they wear is their combat pants, and they're pretty zombie-like, to be honest. You can clearly see their faces. They're, like, contracting in pain.
And their guts.
Yeah. The elites have always looked funny because the Flood push their heads back and they flop on the backside of their body. It's in every incarnation. Hey, thanks for giving me a sniper rifle. I can't use that. Actually, I do use it. I snipe off the elites.
Did that hunter just nuke his own buddy?
No, that was an elite Flood.
Oh, it's hard to see from over here.
Yeah, if you just sit here, you could be here a while because I wouldn't go so far as to say infinite, but I shoot Grunt hand and he dies. But there's so many carrier forms. And the hunters are shooting at me.
You know, I've noticed. You know, in a lot of games, like the reload animation, there's an animation for once you're completely out of ammo.
They didn't introduce that until Reach, for the most part.
Wait, aren't you doing it in like right now in Halo? Oh, is that just
the sniper rifle has one.
The pistol has one.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Not in this one.
Oh, it does. You just
the assault rifle's the same regardless.
Yeah.
Most of the weapons.
The pistol. With the pistol, you can see the slide kick, the slide lock back, and.
Well, it might not be It might not be as noticeable as Halo Reach's pistol.
Oh yeah, Halo Reach's pistol is more.
He actually turns it sideways so you can clearly see that the chamber is empty. When you're completely out of ammo.
Chief, who's laughing now?
Plasma rifle fly on my face. Alright. Since we've just got a bunch of Flood to go through, we'll take this opportunity to talk about our overall thoughts. What are our overall thoughts? Let's start with just the original. Halo Combat Evolved.
Revolutionary for the time. Really awesome.
I always want to point this out to people because, you know, there's always naysayers. But when it comes to certain things, people say, like revolutionary, doesn't matter actually if you're the first one to do it. It always matters if you were the one that got remembered.
Or if you get it right.
Because perception is important in that kind of a statement.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know, this is...
it's like if you were to ask somebody on the street, you know,
I never heard that theme before.
Well, obviously I'm still playing the remastered music, so it probably sounded a little different.
Oh yeah, that sounded really eerie. And just... You know that the Flood won after
Yeah.
that.
I see there's bases in the background.
Yeah, I think that's what the theme was implying, like...
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
when
the
you come
Covenant?
the first time you come across one of those little camps, the Covenant are still there. It's not until you kill them the Flood show up. And this one, the Flood have already been here and wiped them out.
Exactly, at this moment right here, that theme emphasizes that,
There's the gravity.
okay, the Flood,
It's still
Yep, see, they took down a Banshee too.
That's our way
the
back.
Flood, they're way worse than the Covenant.
So anyway, you were talking Halo 1, the original
Oh.
version.
Designs were they were all good. The music was actually pretty sweet. Oh,
Yeah, there's only one other game a shooter game I'd played before this that actually had a big focus on music, and that was Turok. Granted, it was
the
just
one little,
it was yeah.
the one
Imagine
little
doing that in
Flood,
a legendary where you're struggling to survive and they're just swarming you.
but still, that one little Flood just, I'm coming with you. I bet you're still latched on to Master Chief's ass right now. He's just not aware of it.
Anyway, I said Turok. I meant Turok 2, which had some of the best stage music I've ever heard in a game.
I
Like,
wish I
you know, for like a shooter, you know. To be honest, shooters still have the whole stage mentality because it's really,
Ooh,
because
oh yeah,
you know, it's just a design thing.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you have free roaming shooters, but they tend to have to introduce RPG elements. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless.
Oh, cool fact about the Halo shotgun, especially the M45 that Chief is holding right now
In Reach skin.
in Reach skin. Oh, the Reach one is the M45 and this one is just the M70.
See, only you would remember these things anyway.
Oh, yeah, if you want to remake a Halo Reach looking shotgun, there are two shotguns that I know of. If you mix together, you'll most likely end up getting the Halo shotgun. The
The
UTS,
Reach of the original version.
depends.
Okay.
Reach if you want more tactical, awesome looking. Well, for the Reach one, you mix the UTS-15 and the normal 870, Remington 870, and you got the Reach shotgun. You just need to get the dual tube magazine that the Halo shotguns have, but give it more of the 870 look, and you've got a Reach shotgun. Now, if there's any person, highly unlikely, but if there's anyone who ever like has any contact with people who make guns, this is a very good idea, and I would buy a lot of this.
Would that be technically allowed? Because you'd be using what's that fancy term to use? For like if you take somebody's face and you make a character based on their face.
Oh,
Even-
plagiarism?
No, no, that wouldn't be used in this case. Depiction. Is the very depiction of the guns copyrighted?
Oh no, you
For-
can't really.
I don't know. I mean, they can do. I'm pretty sure depiction's the right word. You can do
As
that
long
with
as-
people. You can do that with actors' faces, but then again, that's one of their selling points other than their acting skills.
Yeah, plus like with shotguns and stuff, as long as you don't call it, this is the Halo M45 from Halo Reach that
I don't know.
that we got the models from. As long as you don't use any materials from the game, like using the 3D model or anything, you're fine.
So you can. So that's one of the other things I've always found funny when it comes to certain digital things. It's only copyrighted as long as only if you use the exact thing. If you completely
Yeah.
recreated it yourself, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not.
Oh, which is the case with the 405th. Like they use well, I use it too. Pepakura, which is you load up a 3D program and it turns it into 2D blueprints. There's been a lot of discussion about if it's okay or not, But the main purpose thing is, as long as the model is yours that you've modeled, it should be fine, even though it looks like it, because you're not using any commissioned models.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you. It's sort of a dicey subject. Though I don't have to worry about it because I'm not artistic enough in order to recreate something myself like that.
I think you could.
Not me personally. Not like that.
Oh.
Not a costume model. Yeah, this part of the game can get really dicey. Keys is also very hard on Legendary because there's so many flood spawns.
I miss the charging handle in the Halo.
Looks like another shuttle.
In the Halo 1 assault rifle, I like you have to pull back and lock it to the side, and then once you're finished popping in a new mag, you just slap it down like an MP5.
Notice how we keep getting distracted.
Oh yeah.
He's delirious.
Anyway, let's go back. Let's try anyway.
Thoughts of Halo 1?
What were our thoughts on our original Halo?
Well, Halo 1, it made a really good basis, like good foundation for the franchise.
Yeah,
Plus,
it like I've always said, like each game has to be different from each other, otherwise there'd be no point other than the setting.
oh, flashback.
So the fact that it's a different system from for the most part the shooter norm of the day, set it apart in its design standards instead of just making it no, this is a shooter. We use the same formula we've been using for a while, and just put it in a different setting.
Oh, flashback 2000, the year 2000 or 2001. The
Most
main
came out in
reason
2001.
2001. You want to see the main reason why anyone got an Xbox?
It was
You're looking
this.
at it.
Granted, it was in those not nearly as stellar compared to nowadays graphics when we were on the server.
Oh, yeah.
But at the time, I think
Revolution.
I'm not gonna say so much that they hold up well, but they're not poor.
Oh
they
no,
hold,
they're
they
good.
hold up okay.
They do.
They hold up okay. Halo 2's holds up slightly better, which makes sense because they're 2004. But
Yeah.
in some ways, Halo 2 does worse. I'm trying to think. Most 99% is better, but there's something.
Well, the most popular reason why Halo 2 was like the best thing ever was its multiplayer.
Oh yeah, it was. I heard some guy from Xbox during the panel once basically say before Halo 2 for Xbox Live, it was a sort of a trends thing. Whatever the hot game at the time was, First it was this, and then it was this, and then it was that. Then when Halo 2 showed up, it never left.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically the only time
Holy shit.
the only time people stopped playing Halo 2 is literally when they pulled the wire out.
Oh yeah.
There were people still trying to play after they pulled the wire out.
Oh yeah. There was one way to do that.
The Spec Ops
With,
team just showed up.
There was one way to do that, and the only way to do that was if you constantly stayed on even after the date. So like you're playing, you passed a marker. Like these guys that I watched a video of, they went 20 hours past the official
Well,
like pulling up the servers, and they were still
well, who knows
playing.
how long it actually took them to pull all the servers and actually purge them, for lack of a better term. So,
Halo
yeah.
2, Halo 2. You
I
will
never
be
got
in
to
our
play.
hearts.
I never got to play online. I played a little bit of multi, but I never got a chance to play online.
The closest
I
I've ever,
didn't have an Xbox Live internet
I think-
connection in that room.
I think for
Till
multiplayer,
Xbox 360.
I think the best multiplayer, like custom games, multiplayer, anything,
There's the
was
terminal
Halo
for
3's.
the stage, the red glowy thing.
Oh, here come Chief. Tell me.
This scene's gruesome in Anniversary.
It is. Oh, Chief, time to get your revenge. He gave you an unloaded handgun,
But we magically found ammo in the hallway.
but still the fundamental. And he gave you Cortana. Oh, I just noticed.
Cortana's fine. It's the
He's
the
one of
animation.
them.
I just noticed. Those are
Least-
two other Marines beside.
We can't let them make it
Yeah,
off
you could
the
just
thing.
they were
You
just
know what
legs
he'd
in the
expect.
original. You couldn't tell anything at all.
Hey,
Actually, they look like they're wearing dress uniforms like him.
time to build
but
my rage. This is for the pistol, you ass.
Did he Falcon punch?
No, better. He chief punched.
So
Click.
have you seen the videos of what happens when two Falcon punches collide?
Oh yeah, your TV.
So what happens when
We need to
two
get
chief
back to
punches
Pillar
collide?
One. Let's go
Or
back to the
Chief
shuttle
Punch
bay
and a
and
Falcon
find a
Punch.
ride.
You get a Halo detonation.
Okay. Because Falcon just, causes the Death Star to blow up.
Yeah. The Spec Ops
But-
flood. The Spec
but-
Ops.
But two Chief Punches would cause a vibration so intense that it would destroy organic life all across the galaxy.
Yep.
Oh dear. So what happens? So wait a minute. What about in all the Halo games where people run at each other and punch and they both die?
They weren't chief. They were
weren't
just
chief.
Spartans.
They were just Spartans.
Just the mere fact that there'd ever be two chiefs. Just that fact alone would destroy the universe.
What about co-op?
Well, that's not chief. That's other chief.
That's the other chief. It's not chief. It's other chief.
It's not the other chief, but it's just other chief.
I have to keep. If for some reason it glitched and didn't give me the chapter until I came back. We've already seen the
His
captain.
vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry.
Police chief.
Alright, we keep getting distracted. We're still bad.
Oh yeah.
Well,
that's
that part's hard on Legendary. Because
Yeah.
there's two guys, and the Spec Ops police can throw grenades about twice as fast as the Grunt. Because they, like, whip it from their belt, arm it, yep, right there, they arm it at their side, chuck it underhanded.
My god, the Call of Duty players. That's how you chuck grenades in Call of Duty, you underhand it.
Yeah, but you guys are Spec Ops. They're special
Yeah.
operations.
Perfect.
Ah.
Grab one of the escort banshees.
Besides, no other elite in this game throw grenades.
We're going close quarters. Malum, what should you get? Malum, grab the fuel rod. We're going in CQC. Malum, do I
They
shoot
also,
or...
actually, and they will throw exactly where you're standing by the time they release the grenade.
Damn, they're
Well,
precise.
the grunts basically target you when they start it. They target you when they end it. I mean, maybe it's because it's so fast you can't tell, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, any final thoughts on Halo 1? Before you give it its letter grade?
I give Halo...
Any more thoughts before you do, though?
Any more thoughts? I think Halo deserves a spot in video game history and everything, merely because of how like it just made console gaming that much better. It set the basis of console gaming, sort of.
Console shooters.
Well, yeah,
Especially
shooters.
for many, many years to come.
Oh yeah.
And look, hopefully we're... I'm not going to point to anyone in particular, because I will wait for the results. So hopefully we come to, I'll call it a new innovation. Find something, the next thing. Because as somebody pointed out, we've sort of been doing the same thing for a long time now. We have, for shooters, we have our linear campaigns, which I personally don't have a problem with, as long as they're fun and challenging.
And it's a good story.
And yeah. Hopefully more than this is the reason why we're doing this.
You know what?
But we've been having the same through. We've been having our campaign, we're gonna have our multiplayer, and we have our
Customs.
horde mode or minigame mode.
I love minigame mode.
Which is basically what we've been doing
Well,
for the past... I keep going ring around the pillar. Yeah, but that's basically what we've been having for the past few years. And it sounds like people are ready for somebody to come up with a new idea.
I hope so. Oh,
Hopefully
you know
we
what?
will have a new idea.
You know what? This game, I'm going to rate it right now, even though it's not the end of the game yet.
What's our letter grade? We're doing letter grades. We're gonna be different. What's our letter grade?
We get a B.5.
B5. Is that a B plus?
No, it's just a B.5.
That's not a letter grade.
But it is an USH grade.
Ah.
This game gets the B.5 and the USH seal of awesome.
All right.
Mainly because this game, it's just so well known, and it's just really hard to like, unless you get real nitpicky to get all the like all the faults and stuff. But Other than that, Halo gets a B.5. It's not the epitome of awesome, but it's pretty close.
Alright, apparently that's what LJ's going with. B.5.
Yeah.
We'll have some of my opinions, and we're going to try to squeeze in a little bit about our overall thoughts on Anniversary before we finish on our last episode next time.
Next time on Ush Reviews.